Ooh. Yo, what up, everybody? It's your boys with the Off the Menu podcast on episode 130. I'm with my boys, my co-host, Tay.
Hello, everyone.
I already know I messed up. Pete.
That's good, bro.
And our brother, Matt.
Yo.
I'm Moose, everybody. What up? It's been a long time. Shit.
Been a hot minute.
You gotta get like some Super Saiyan effects. Oh, that works too.
Well, it's time to make an announcement to everyone.
That was a little choppy.
This is Moose's last episode.
I didn't know we were gonna start off that way. I thought we were gonna just trick them.
No, there's no trick. There's no easy
I
into
thought I was
That's
gonna
why I
stop
did it.
being
It's
on.
time to make an announcement that Moose is leaving us for the better.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm not leaving.
You're leaving.
I'm not leaving you guys. I'm just leaving the
leaving.
podcast. Nobody gives a
I have
shit.
not seen you in a month and a half.
I know it's been a while. And we all been.
He
on
left
little
us, and then you
journeys.
left us.
I'm never gone. He physically left.
Well, he had to.
Gone? Are you sure about that?
No. When have I not shown up when you guys asked me to? That's important.
Last week,
I don't know.
Last week I was in Florida.
but you didn't show up. So.
You're stupid. I wanted to go.
Yeah, we know. I know you would have made it. It's all good. Life is weird right now.
Life is crazy right now. Yeah.
We're in like a weird state of, do we want to keep doing this? Oh, right now it's raining. The power's about to go out. P's headphones don't work. It's about to shut. We're about to shut this down.
Burn this motherfucker down.
But yes, I already kind of figured that Moose is going to be retiring off the podcast when we gave him the break.
Yeah, I felt it coming too, but I was also
coming.
like, sometimes I just gotta tell you guys.
His heart wasn't in it.
Yeah.
So here's the thing, right? So
It hasn't been in a while.
it hasn't been in a while, but I love you guys so much, and I enjoy being around everybody here. So, but it was like it was this thing that I read with like if you're ever in a state where you don't hate doing something but you don't love it, like
Get out.
then get out. Then it's really like it's just not being productive. And I just wanted to kind of have like a little bit more productivity because I just been slacking on everything. Been playing way too much Monster Hunter, and I just been trying to just like get
His
back
focus
into
is
it.
elsewhere.
Yeah, focus on important things. And the podcast is like, as much as I was like, I'm just not. It's just not.
It's not in it.
It's just not it for me, at least.
No.
Yeah.
We all feel the same way.
Mm-hmm.
We all
But-
feel the same way. It's all good.
I love you guys. I don't think and it also is one of those things where I was like, do the guests even care about me? Like, and this is me being 100% vulnerable and a pussy, but it's just like, I was just like, does it even benefit anybody? You know, and especially myself too. Yeah, I just want to.
Dude, you're the
focus.
angel on the shoulder off the menu. Like it's you or Woo Woo. That's you.
I know now we're both
And then me
gone.
and now it's just two devils just sitting here just poking the bear.
I like that analogy. I didn't know it was that angel.
Well, it's
That's
the
an
way
angel.
the way people put it is that you are the nice guy that really appreciates people when they come on. Like you are the one that goes into depth with learning them about them, and you really pull details that they appreciate.
I appreciate that.
You're just a softie.
Yeah.
A softie.
You understand as a male how to express your emotions.
Oh yeah.
Very
Right.
zesty.
Because I had to. Barry's the zestiest boy in Salt Lake City.
Don't say it like that. I'm pretty sure I can name 10 more zestier guys than you.
Well, I didn't know what zesty meant. I
We
just
know.
thought zesty meant like
Means you're
a like a.
gay.
I have notes of gay, but I'm not.
I have notes.
He's 23 and me says gay.
It's like,
It is DNA.
He's 5%.
He's a little fruity, but no. That was the hard part too, because I really do enjoy the guests. But yeah, just like it was one of those things. I was like, who is it benefiting? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At this point, I don't know if it benefits anyone, but it's
No.
for the last month and a half, I've kind of reconfigured my mind, and I'm gonna go about the podcast itself in more of a selfish reason versus me thinking that I need to help everyone.
Uh-huh.
That was the whole
Yeah.
point. It's like I felt like we needed to put this city together, and
cared a lot.
We really cared. We really did care.
Yeah.
And then it came to a point. It was like, does anyone else care though?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I felt it as if we put so much heart and soul into this that it didn't return back to us. Right. And we will not even return back to us, but the appreciation wasn't there. That
It wasn't reciprocated.
yeah, we're attempting to do this every week. We were doing 2 episodes a week. We met over 100 people
Yeah.
in
Yeah,
the city
yeah.
that we didn't know what
Yeah.
we've crossed paths with, and then we've had the opportunity to really sit here and think about the life that they lived and where they got to the point they're at right now, and
Yeah.
the future that they have in front of them. There's so many talented people here in Utah. It's crazy that nobody appreciates it.
Yeah, I mean, I thought about that too because we're all in the same mindset, but everybody's lives just keeps moving,
Yeah.
no matter what. Because we've made some really good friends, and then even people that we've known for a long time, we made better friends. So there's not like there wasn't value,
Oh,
but everything just
yeah.
keeps moving, and it was one of those things too. It's like it's the same thing. We want to at first we wanted to kind of like bring the community together, but Utah's trying to grow, and when you're growing, you're just like sometimes you don't see what's around you.
Yeah.
At least. So it definitely was a struggle with like Utah as a community. I know that it has potential to like grow in this like culture with like streetwear, street art, whatever. I don't even know, like blurred lines, fashion,
Street
media,
culture.
like all the guys that are
street
doing
culture,
stuff
yeah.
right now. Yeah, exactly. So I just knew that like it's there, but it's not there in the sense of the masses ready to kind of like just jump onto something local, doing something cool, which sometimes there's guys killing it, but yeah, I just felt like I wasn't getting what I wanted from the community right now. So I was like, maybe just take a step back.
Yeah. And also, like, even over the last 6 months, we've been kind of seeing it where Utah is going back into that I'm too cool state of mind. Like, everyone wants to make it out now. Everyone I've talked to is not trying to be in Utah or do it for Utah.
Uh-huh.
And that was when we started this, everyone was trying to do it for Utah.
Uh-huh.
Everyone's like, I want to be the hometown hero. And then over the last 6 months, I've had a chance to really think about what people have been saying on the podcast and how they are going about trying to put Utah on the map, but also get themselves out of here. There's no position here for them to be here and be successful, right?
Yeah. Well, I think also people want to be like not just like the hometown hero, but like they just want to be the cool guy, like doing some cool shit, making money. Which
Motion man.
Of course, I would love that too. But then that's what I think stops a lot of the growth, especially like people bringing each other in and bringing each other together. Is that like you do have to especially when you're trying to climb up, you got to like benefit yourself a little bit first. So I don't think anybody's really there to kind of really create the community just yet.
Yeah.
I mean, we tried. We're still trying. But
me and Pete talked about it when he came over. I haven't seen him since he got back from Thailand, and we kind of discussed where our headspace is at with the podcast. He wants to do it. I still will do it.
yeah,
I'm fine with being here. I think, like I said, I'm going to take it as a more selfish reason that I want to be here. And my selfish reason isn't that big of a selfish reason. It's more so that I really care and want to learn more about people.
Yeah.
Right. And so I want to take this opportunity while we still have this because, like I said, I'm going to grind this out until the end of the year and then see where it's at, you know?
yeah. And I still feel there's potential. But also one thing too, I was just like, if you guys ever just want to shoot the shit, I'm more than willing just to
Come in and shoot the
fill in on a random episode. But yeah, I think that's what I enjoy most too. When it was just kind of us just shooting the shit. Not to say that I didn't appreciate meeting like new people, but I just felt like I was coming off very interviewee, and I don't like being an interviewee kind of guy. I even like thought about, I was like, if this could some way maybe open the doors for us to kind of like have just genuine conversations, but I just felt like it's just like beating a dead horse with some of my questions kind of thing, where I was like, I just want to be more authentic, I guess.
And it makes sense because I had the same conversation yesterday with Keela, and we both felt the same way when it came down to the episodes, how they were now cut short, and it wasn't more so personable.
Yeah.
You know, before when we were doing 2 hours, 2.5 hours with one guest, it felt like we really got to know them, right?
Yeah.
And then when we started doing it at the warehouse, it was like we felt rushed, so we had to fill in the questions, and it did feel like an interview, and then there's not enough time.
I miss the stew, the little studio that we had.
Don't we all?
It was
It's a very beautiful studio.
It was very beautiful. It was very personal. People came
Yeah.
in, they're like, "Oh, nice." Like I think, not like who knows? You can't go back and kind of change things. And plus, you guys had moved, so it's not like we can keep it. But it was one of those things. That was like, it was just nice to have that space, even though the warehouse does have its own coolness to it, and I love coming here. But it was just missing our little personality.
I can
Yeah.
see that.
Yeah, no, it's true. It feels like white walls. We're feeling like a psych ward. We're
Honestly.
mental
Psych
patients.
ward.
Yeah. We're here expressing our issues, but we're here talking to people about their lives, and I'm like, damn, I suck. I suck as a human, dude.
No, you don't. Don't say that. This is the goal for this year. Okay, we're gonna get back to our go-getter mentality because we used to say it all the fucking time. But now we're
I'm
just
going
kind of
and getting some
Big stepper.
go-getters. We didn't say it.
Yeah, I was like, I totally botched that too. I was like, I missed too many aspects of that intro, but yeah, I think it's just we just need to reset.
Yeah, no, it's perfect. This is perfect moment to reset
I
because
think, with the whole month and a half off you guys had, this is you guys had some time for yourselves to reset and really think
Too much
about.
time.
I don't even know what I want to do. I had so much time off to do different things. I was like, fuck, dude, I'm back at square one. I'm literally back at square
I'm
one.
not doing shit.
That's the same thing you were doing before, though. So it's
That's
like-
what I'm saying. Yeah,
so-
bro. I get it.
Yeah, because like right now, I've taken on more jobs,
Yeah.
videography, photography, and all this stuff, and I'm kind of just looking at it like, do I want to keep doing this, or do I want to start making content for myself? And that's where I'm at right now. I'm trying to figure out what's the next step. Like, what me and Amy been doing over the last month and a half is like, okay, we've been shooting the basketball games, the Pokemon events,
Yeah.
and we started getting our own tables at the event. So shout out to Chroma. Make sure you guys. Oh, this will be out after, so whatever. Make sure you guys check the next event. We'll be sharing our stuff.
Future events.
But no, we figured out we kind of just like doing things by ourselves. Like when it comes to business and when it comes to doing anything else, working in groups is becoming more and more difficult. When you put more minds into it and too much creativity, it kind of just shadows everyone's full potential.
Yeah, 100%. I think we learned that with More About Nothing. Yeah, too many, especially we're all creative guys. There's not like, well, we have Amy. She's like our numbers woman. She's like, but then everybody else is just like creative and we're bouncing off the walls. And we just had to, there was too much compromise in the whole process, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had to
Especially with all our
sacrifice so
different
much.
tastes, yeah.
We really had to sacrifice our well-beings, while being in this group together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I will, if guests tell me that they love me and they miss me, maybe I'll consider.
This
And
guy
then
is
also,
just doing his whole dumbfounded thing. This guy dumbfounded quit his podcast and Moose quit the podcast.
Well, also podcast.
You gonna go start
too?
a podcast by yourself?
No, actually,
You and Maddie?
No, she doesn't want to do one with me anymore. She's like, well, you went and did one with your friends, so
Really?
I'm not gonna do one with you. I was like, okay.
Really?
No, but I was thinking because I really hate the idea of being an influencer in any way. That was also kind of like a thing.
So
too.
edgy.
So edgy, but
So edgy.
I want to still participate in something within fashion, right? I was just like, should I do a fashion TikTok? I've been thinking about it for like weeks, but then I can't for the life of myself see myself like putting up a video, showing off my fit, and then anything else. I was like,
Well, why does it have to be you showing off your fit? Like, why do you have to be in it?
because that's what I want to do. I don't know.
So you
Like, I have a lot of cool clothes, and I
But
want
I'm
to like.
asking you, like, why do you have to? Why don't you do like outfit grid that stuff? Like, why don't you
What do you
put it?
mean?
Why don't
Just lay
you
it out
Why
and
don't you
then-
lay out those clothes in
Okay.
certain areas that would match that look? And like,
I guess
you know,
for the format of TikTok, the things that people like is that, like, how do I even say it? Because I like that format, but it would just be pictures on TikTok, and I don't
No,
think that would
people do
have-
videos of it, like
yeah,
they
you
lay
can
out there.
Yeah, you could do
actually,
videos
maybe
of
I
you
could do
laying
that.
it out and shit,
Yeah.
and taking images.
I don't know.
Mannequins?
I guess I want some
There's a lot
type
of
of
ideas you could.
I want some type of personability to it because I do. The thing that I love about TikTok is that there are legitimate communities,
Yeah,
and
but
they're
then
like,
you don't want to show yourself.
it's hard.
See, like, why do you pick
Well-
a fucking poison? Pick a battle.
He's
Here's
Batman. His battle is life.
because I do want to just like I don't want to do the thing where I put like a trendy song and then it's like cut, and I'm just like putting on different things and there's like none of that. Like I really enjoy the guys that just sit in front of the camera
Mike.
and just like talk.
yeah.
But
and I
that
would
also
try-
has to do
Like
with
a
you being in
taco?
front of the
Yeah,
camera.
Exactly.
Exactly.
But I was like, I don't have to show my face, but I don't know.
You
like,
don't. You can do
I-
voiceovers
I can do
too.
voiceovers, but
Yeah.
then it's also just the act of posting because I have post anxiety like a motherfucker.
Oh,
Just
Really?
like-
We know.
yeah, just
Really?
like
It's been like that since we had more about nothing.
Oh yeah, 100%. That's why I was never on
2017.
social media
He was our social media guy originally.
originally. because I take tasteful
terrible.
photos.
It is terrible because
Because you wouldn't post anything.
because his mindset when it came to posting is that if it didn't fit it, he wouldn't post at all.
Yeah.
And so we never posted anything.
I was I would be way better now because it's like if it was for a group, it'd be different. For posting for me, it's always comes back to saying things like, is anybody gonna care? Is this like what is it gonna be?
Oh my
Like,
God,
you know,
bro.
Like it's all this internal shit.
Nobody's gonna care if you don't post it.
I know, but I want it to be good. And then also, it's like, let's be honest. Anybody posting anything on social media that has anything to like further your image, further your brand, like we're all doing it for ourselves, and it kind of falls into that influencer space in some way. So I was just trying to navigate it in a very genuine way that's elevated, but that's like that would give me kind of room to kind of have fun. But also, it's just like I don't know. It's one of those things where I was like, maybe if I send it out into the ether instead of trying to rely completely on like local support, I can see it's like, hey, maybe some kid in Michigan likes what I wear, and then he'll follow me and likes the way I talk. Like, I don't know. I've been trying to figure it out. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's social media for you anyway. So, you're going to have the haters. You're going to have the people that like it. So you cannot let the haters outweigh what people are appreciating, right?
Yeah.
You just have to get it out of your mind, like, because this is something that you've always done.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Always.
100%.
Yeah.
You just got to get your head out of your ass and sniff the real world.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
But do people want to sniff me? That's what I want to know.
Why does that matter?
Yeah, Maddie does.
Make
Because-
them sniff you.
I want followers, man.
God, see? This is not going to work out. This is not.
It doesn't help that he doesn't want to be in front of the camera, but he
he's
worries
like,
too
okay,
much. And
okay.
then-
No. This
And
is
that-
just so, it's just contradicting because, like,
It is.
because you want followers, but at the same time, you're trying to do something genuine and, like, compassionate that you enjoy. Why the fuck do the followers fucking matter if
And
you're going to do what you want to do?
Give me some grace because I never said this out of my mouth until this right now. So we're workshopping it right now.
What you need to do is do your best Batman voice,
Oh, that works
but
too.
Oh, that's
do
tight.
fashion only. So he
Oh,
only
dude.
Batman
You're
talks
talking
about
like
fashion.
Batman. You're just-
Gotham's calling. Here's my cape.
I got these double pleated trousers.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Dude. See?
Yeah.
And then you just have a silhouette of the bat basket.
Yeah.
oh yeah, you could.
We'll figure it out. Okay.
That's
I think that's just the best
Or just do
direction for
Spidey,
you.
or you could do Peter Parker too. You could do
Just
both.
do a different superhero.
Yeah. Honestly?
Every time's a new superhero.
You could be a luchador.
See, this is why.
Nacho Libre. Nacho! And then you talk about...
Okay, fine. This is also I didn't want to say this out loud because whenever I say things and I haven't yet done them, it postpones me from doing them
Because of,
even more. So I'm like, maybe I'll just post it and then people will see.
Right.
You know? But also depends if somebody listens to this podcast, then hopefully
We got like 20 people.
Right.
they'll hold me to
We
it.
got like good 20, 30 listeners. Yeah.
You know, it's chill. It's chill. At least they're listening.
It's chill.
It's chill. It's chill.
There's your first 20, 30 followers right there.
That's true. And
Could be.
Do you ever seen that it's literally that one thing is like, well, like 100 people like my post, and then they put it into perspective, like imagine you in a room full of 100 people.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah,
It's that perspective now, right? So you kind of have to look at it like that. It's like, damn, 100 likes is not a lot. But then you look at it and it's like, if you filled a room of 100 people, you're like, damn.
Yeah, well, the 100 likes would show up for me. That'd be a different story. But yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. That's what I've been thinking about, but I want to do it.
Yeah, honestly, just do it. Like I said, it's just, we're in a weird state right now. I
Just
don't...
post your balls and you'll get followers. I promise you. Don't show your face though.
I can show my bulge a little
Well,
bit.
just show your balls.
I don't want to show my balls.
Just have one slide on it. Just
just the corner peeking out. Well, I got blocked or I got banned from TikTok, so that's not happening anymore.
What the fuck? It's like, I'm trying to make it on TikTok. I'm banned.
Dude, I could do maybe I do an OnlyFans where I'm like I have my fit, but then it's just like a
Only
portion of
fits.
my balls like just hanging out.
You know,
somewhere.
OnlyFans wasn't meant for.
No, it was meant for a social
yeah,
space. It was a
social
social space so
yeah.
people to share talents.
Yeah.
I think it was
I know what talents is over there though.
Personality.
when everybody's like, "Oh, somebody would pay for my boobs on here." Okay,
Yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah, that's basically what happened.
That's literally what happened.
Kanye West.
just kidding. I'm not
But
doing an OnlyFans. I promise.
What about you, P? You had a little thing going on in Thailand. I was getting texts from you every day. How was Thailand, first of all?
That's great.
He's leaving us too
Yeah, I will be.
in 2 years.
I don't know when, but yeah, I don't even. It was funny. I was telling Trey. Trey's like, you can't put a time limit on love. Because I said I'd be gone in 2 years if I don't have a girlfriend or be married by then. So he's, you can't put a time limit on love, P.
That's actually really smart. Yeah, I agree with him on that.
He's like, it was good, man. I hate flights, bro. Especially 12-hour flights.
Oh, dude, I bet
That
you're
shit's
miserable. I hate that
12,
shit.
12
You had a
hours.
switch flights, right? You landed, or is there a straight flight to Thailand?
Fuck
No.
Right, you
no
go
way.
to China
Where'd
or
you
what?
transfer
So you
from?
go to Seattle or LA.
Yeah.
You go to Seattle. We went to Taipei,
Okay.
and then Taipei to Bangkok, and then Bangkok to Royat, where my family stays.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, but Royat's only like an hour, bro. 45
Yeah,
minute
but
flight.
still, you just
Still.
want to be
Yeah.
off the
So
planes.
like it was
That's like
3
no
days
sleep.
of not airtime, but 3 days of travel
Yeah.
getting there
Mm.
because they're 1 day ahead. So I lose a day basically.
Yeah.
A vacation essentially. Yeah. First week, the first day I landed, I'm trying to remember what day it was. It was Friday or Thursday. It might have been Friday there, and I went out immediately with my friend.
Oh, nice.
Immediately.
No sleep? No nothing?
Well, like I got home, I said hi to my family,
Yeah.
ate some food.
Yeah.
Gave them their gifts. And I told my friend I touched down. And granted, I met this guy last time I went to Thailand 8 years ago. We were playing basketball at the high school that was near the village that I stay at. So I told him I came back. He took me out. And this DJing on Thailand was like on a whim. I just told everybody I was going to DJ out there. I didn't have any plans. I didn't have any connections. I had my friend, but like I didn't know anybody to get booked or scheduled at all.
Okay.
So he goes there. He's like, yeah, I'm going to perform at this bar, Kong Si, and you're going to come with me. I said, cool. I brought my USB
Okay.
just in case.
Yeah. Okay. Prepared.
And I asked my friend, I was like, you think they'd let me DJ here? He said, oh, you're a DJ now? I said, yeah. He said, I don't know if I can do that for you. But we get there, we eat some food. My friend's not performing till later, so we just chilled, we drank. And apparently my friend obviously knows the owner, because obviously you're performing there, so you know like the people that are running the business. When I talk to the owner, I show him videos and I show him pictures. I don't have any EPKs, so I don't have any fucking mixes or anything recorded. I mean, I do, but like I had no way of physically showing him because it was on the USB. So I just show him videos and pictures. And he gave me 30 minutes. So I hopped on that bitch for 30 minutes. I played like R&B in Jersey and a little bit of house. And they enjoyed it. And they said they liked my style because they just liked my energy on the stage.
Mm-hmm.
It was really weird though, because I was like looking up and I'm like, it's not like, because it's a bar restaurant, so they're sitting down.
Oh.
You know?
chilling, yeah,
And
yeah,
I'm like
yeah.
sitting like, yeah. They're just eating food. Like, who the fuck is this Falang? I'm like,
You are not
what?
Falang.
Well, yeah, I am. I'm a foreigner.
I mean,
Falang is foreigner.
I thought it was mixed.
No, Falang is
Oh, okay.
foreigner.
My bad.
And Thai, yeah.
I'm fucked up.
Yeah. So they enjoyed that, and they booked me again. And then what happened was there was pictures that my homie was posting of me and videos he was posting of me. So other bars and clubs saw that. And they saw that I was American, that was Thai, that came and was a DJ. And so they got like, he was my agent basically. He was my manager there.
That's
Okay.
tight.
That's sick.
And he was giving
That's
me-
impressive,
We
honestly.
go over and just book
He was
you.
he was getting me booked.
Yeah. Okay.
He said they'll talk to you about the price, but I'll get you like, you know, you can get in contact with him and talk with him. And I'm like, bro, I don't know how much you guys fucking pay, bro. Like I get paid $150 an hour USD. You guys cannot pay me that here. I know you can't.
Uh-huh.
I know you can't. They paid me like $20.
$20 an hour or $20 for the whole set?
20 baht?
Yeah. Like, no, it's like 500, bro. It was like
Yeah.
300 baht. I got paid 1,000 for one day, but that was like 2 different sets in
Just
one day.
like some food, you
But
know?
that's only like
Okay,
$40.
that's No, that's
But it was
tight.
cool. Yeah, it was cool. It was
Still
a
a
fun
lot there.
experience. I
Yeah.
got kicked off of one stage. Well, it wasn't even like, I mean, yeah, whatever. One set.
Were you sticking your tongue out too much?
No, I just I showed up at peak time. They wanted me to play at 1 a.m. to close, and it was popping. And I got there, and it was a CDJ that a deck that I didn't know how to use at all.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I hopped on and played like one song,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't have the music that they were playing. So I was like, yeah, I don't know if I got this. And then lucky enough, intuition hit the guy. He's like, hey, you got 5 minutes, bro. I said, thank you. I know. Sorry. But humbling experience. I didn't have all the music that I needed. But granted, that bar that I did get kicked off of there was a DJ that's really popular in Thailand. His name is Book Bank. And I met him there. And he's actually really fucking good. It's so crazy because these people, like I said, the imposter syndrome hits because I'm not fucking good. Like, I'm really not that good of a DJ. I know how to press some buttons. I know how to mix somewhat. I know how to, like, these guys know how to play on 4 decks and fucking scratch and fucking wordplay shit. Like, I'm barely learning how to do that. Now, granted, these DJs are so popular out there, but like I got like the Instagrams and all of them.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have that many followers, like 4,000, 5,000.
Oh.
But on YouTube, you go look up their videos where they're playing at like bars or clubs. They're fucking millions and millions and millions of views.
But isn't it
That's
more so
crazy.
Facebook out there? A lot of them have big following on Facebook.
It could be Facebook too, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I met superstar girls that have crazy followers on Instagram.
Yeah, they started following us. I was like, 350,000. Who is this?
Yeah.
I could tell. I was like, on that
Yeah.
profile picture is a straight mainland Asian woman.
I'm working.
Every morning I just woke up to it. I was like, what the heck?
It's funny because I could tell the difference from them than the regular girls. It's weird. They were kind of prudes, but they were sweet to me because I was
They like
American.
you. And you're handsome.
Sure.
And you're tall.
Yeah, but they were like, it's funny because they were talking to the lead singer of my friend's band, and they were very pretty. So when I was leaving the bar, because this is when the bar, like, we were all changing locations, I see him doing that. So I obviously intrude on like the conversation. I'm like, hey, like Dean, and his name's Dean. So like, oh, you going to Big Apple with us, which is the club I played at. He's like, you going to Big Apple with us? He's like, oh, I don't know. And then obviously like I interjected just so I could get to know these women that he was talking to.
There you go.
And I got their names, and they were sweet. And like, oh, Dean's telling me like, oh yeah, they have songs that have like 7 million plays, 6 million plays. I'm like, oh, you guys are superstars. You guys are superstars. And like they're being like really humble and sweet. But like I was asking for their
Like
exchange for like Instagram and their stuff.
And they
And
spoke
they're
English?
They're very hesitant.
Yeah.
As if like they didn't want to do that, which is fair. I get it. But that's where I mean like they just thought they were like, no, stop. Like stop. But I got them anyways because I was persistent. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, they were cool. It was a great experience. Like I said, the first week I was a DJ, bro. First week, basically, I drank every night. I didn't throw up once.
Oh, nice.
I had diarrhea for the next 4 days though,
There you
because
go.
of the alcohol.
Yeah.
Just
Because-
dark.
It was so bad, bro.
That's crazy.
I'd get home at like 5 a.m., 6 a.m. My parents, granted, they're either awake or
Getting up. They're
you know,
getting up.
getting up, and I'm in the bathroom, and it's just
Oh, damn. You brought the bass home. That's crazy.
it's bad. But they drink alcohol weird.
How so?
They pour a shot, they give you ice, they pour water in it, and they put soda water in it. So that's your cocktail. Shot of
Oh.
whiskey VSOP, water, soda water, ice.
That is
And
old
you just
school.
drink it.
Just sip it.
And once again, I get why they drink so much because it waters out the alcohol. It's easy to drink. There was one night I got really sick. It sucked because there was women everywhere for me, and we went to go
For
see,
him.
And we went to go see women after the bar. But I was just so sick in the car that I couldn't even interact with women.
That
And then
happens to you a lot.
And then
Whenever you have multitudes of women, you're always like,
that's
too
true.
drunk.
Yeah, multitudes.
Yeah,
Yes,
multitudes.
I'd be getting lost in the sauce.
I've heard that story too many
I
times.
get lost in the sauce. But like I was in the car, so I didn't really get to go inside the building where we met other women because we were at the bar first, and there was multiple women there. But obviously, we all like yeah. And I was just hanging out in the car. I went inside this place, and they're like, "Oh, we were waiting for you. Oh my god, blah blah." I'm like, "Yeah, right. Don't lie to me." But they all like coddled me and then blah blah this and that. And I had to just sit in there, wait for my friends to enjoy themselves, take me home.
Just because you didn't feel good?
Yeah, I do,
Damn,
bro. I
dude.
felt like shit, bro.
Did you get food poisoning out there
No,
at all?
I
No?
don't think so.
It was just the alcohol?
was the
Damn,
alcohol.
that's a lot of alcohol.
That's what I'm saying. That's the most I've ever drank in my life. Like I said, it was straight alcohol. Anything I ate was just flushing out like fucking diarrhea. It's because my stomach lining was just fucked.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So DJ on a whim, like I said, chase your dreams. What I learned from that first week is when you go on vacation, and I have this on video, bro. I have so many videos I need to put together, bro. But when you go on vacation and you go do shit you like to do, and you don't talk to a single person at one of those things you do, you're a fucking weirdo, okay? Go meet some people, go network. You obviously see the same people in the same building. They're there for a reason. You guys have similar interests in something. And what happens is you build these genuine relationships. You go back home. You say, hey, I'm in Utah. You're in California. Keep in touch. You see he does cool shit. You build that relationship. Once you go back to California, hey, I got some shit for you, bro. We can go do this, 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 and this. So at the end of the day, go on vacation, enjoy your time, but don't forget to meet people, network, build those relationships. And what happens is you don't know when you'll ever need that person. They don't know when they'll ever need you. But like I said, I didn't know I was going to be able to DJ out there. But lucky enough, I had a friend.
But he did say that he was. So just remember that. The whole time he was building up to it, he's like, I'm going to do this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just go do it.
Yeah, manifestation is real. Say you're going to do things, obviously do it in certain ways. But there's building blocks and steps to things. A lot of people say like they want to do these things, but don't want to put in the work. People that know me, they know I'm a lazy ass. It's the truth. But that doesn't mean I don't do certain things that put me in places that I need to be at, you know? I may not do the most, but I do the right things sometimes. So just figure out what you need to do.
And do it.
To do what you want to do. And yeah, that'll work out for you. I hope. Sometimes it doesn't. After the first week, I become a monk. Everybody's like, what the fuck?
That's a crazy
You really did this. Oh, you really did that. Oh, you're not fucking drinking, smoking, nothing. No, I wasn't.
Still posting on Instagram. I was surprised.
Yeah, well, they couldn't really do anything about it.
I know, like monks still do that. They're on their phones and stuff. It was just funny.
It's because, bro, you're not doing shit, bro. Have you done it here, Moose? You've done it here, haven't you?
Yeah.
But like,
I mean,
you only
it's
did it
just
for
chores.
But you only did it for like a funeral, didn't you?
Yeah.
No, I've done. I did the 17. I did 17 days
Okay.
at the what, and so it was like legit.
There you go.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. So it's like, you really aren't. You're doing like
Not doing
chores
shit.
most of the time, and then
Yeah.
maybe like studying the
prayer.
prayer.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah,
Which is
but-
nice because here they have it in English translation. Like they have it
Exactly.
how
Oh,
it's
yeah,
pronounced
yeah.
in English translation. So I
You did the real shit.
Bhagavato Arahato Kamma Sambuddhasa. Yeah, anyways, yeah. But that
They just summoned a demon in here.
no, we just prayed for It's crazy. I was reading about Thai Buddhism too, and it started like 770s after AD, and it's like Bali. Obviously, was what they're reading, but like obviously there's different Buddhisms, like there's different Christianities.
so many.
and
Just
it's
different teachings.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I was trying
Yeah.
to dig, get in that rabbit hole, and I was like, fuck yeah, there's just so much for me to learn from this.
It's deep as hell.
Yeah.
It's huge.
And I wanted, like, you know, remember how I wanted the Sakyan? There was nobody at that temple to do it.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
There's not many. So, like, the other monk that was teaching me, he just said there's not many in, like,
It's a lost
these.
tradition.
Well, no, like,
Lost
just
art.
in these smaller villages, like these smaller places. So, if you went to the bigger cities, like, you'd have them do it because there's more monks over there. There's not many here. I mean, there's like 8 of us.
Yeah.
And out of 8, come on, there's not going to be one that tattoos. Let's be real.
And don't you have to earn those?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
like it takes a while for you to be able to do those things. It was scary. I'm not gonna lie, because the whole festival. Let's start from like fucking square one, I guess. The day that it's happening, I'm trying to remember how my day started, bro. Oh, okay,
Just hit the bullet
He's
points.
like, I
man.
never went to sleep.
bro. Yeah,
Last
I,
week
woke,
off.
I just went.
I woke up early as fuck. Gone to argue with my sister. We cried a little bit. Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
Oh,
We did. It was bad. Bro, childhood trauma came up. I was like, Paula, you don't
Yeah,
understand
always-
what happens.
always
when
happens.
when you yell at me. A lot of things come up, sister.
That's what happens in your 20s, guys. You revisit all that bullshit.
Bro, it hit me
Yeah.
so. I was trying so hard because I was like, there's so many people like here for me, my family, and everybody gets there. Everybody eats food. They do the serving, and then the monks come. We do a prayer. We did it in the front yard. And what happens is I have to do the blessing, which is them, like all the adults, the immediate family, the aunties and uncles come by. Pretty sure I saw the video where they cut my hair.
Yeah.
They do the
yeah.
blessing. So boom, that happens. Shave my head. Fucking ASL challenge, basically. You know, ice bucket. Fucking.
Oh, I was going to ask you about that because you're screaming like a motherfucker.
Bro, it's hot as fuck out there, but they put so much, like, it's ice water, bro.
I thought you were getting exercised.
Well, fucking baptized, baby.
I was like, I've never,
basically.
I've never seen you do that ever. I was like, that was some unnatural shit.
I'm getting baptized, basically, yeah. They do that.
Did you get a hot dog after?
And a bag of chips.
2 hot dogs, a hamburger, and a bag of chips.
Not quite. Not quite. I did it with my cousin, so he got the end of it. It was easy because they were doing it slowly where they were just getting small.
Mm-hmm.
He just got the end of the bucket, so it was just easy, one go, boom. But they were just fucking taking their sweet ass time with me.
It's like he's big as fuck. We need multiple buckets.
No, my cousin's, he's like fucking 5'10", 5'11", and he big. Like he's
All right.
wider body, big body, swear to God.
That's why I thought you were getting, I don't know, exercised.
Exercise like a demon.
A lot of demons in you.
Made the power of Christ compel you in
Yeah,
Buddhism.
Well, they're like,
In
he's
Buddhism?
like he's got to be a monk for a few days, and we got to wash out all the horniness for a little bit.
Horniness. It was sad, bro. Because like
He wasn't that horny.
bro, no, it's sad because
It worked.
I had so many like plays ready for me because I was going out so much that first week.
Yes.
And so many shorties I was linking up, and I had Tinder out there, and I had all this ready, and they were ready to like, obviously they're ready to hang out. Link, boom, next week I'm like, I can't even touch you. Can't even.
Wait, you were only, didn't you like have a few days after
Yeah.
that you got to just hang out and do
Yeah.
whatever?
Mhm.
And you didn't,
Well, I had to go to Bangkok basically because I had to fly out of Royette to Bangkok, and then boom, gone. I could have stayed one more night in Royette, but I just wanted to see if I could celebrate New Year's in Bangkok. And then when I went, it just rained out, so I was just stuck in my hotel.
damn,
Yeah,
should have closed, man. Should have closed before you went holy.
should have, bro. The problem is, like you said, I'm intoxicating these moments. Okay, I'm not bringing these women back to my home, and on top of that, I'm not paying for a hotel for us to
Yeah.
stay at.
True,
So you got a place,
true. I didn't think about
or we're
that.
cooked.
Yeah. And usually Asian women, they want you to have your own place.
Exactly, because if they do have their own place, they have a man there.
Yeah. Oh, really? They're
I wouldn't doubt it.
There ain't girls just hanging out.
I mean, there probably is, but like, there's probably a dude that lives at that house.
Who cares? Either way, I don't know. I was just hoping for you.
It's funny because the boys were like, "You swear you didn't do anything? You swear?
Every guy
You
when you
s-
come back,
You swear
No.
you didn't fuck anything?"
Oh, everyone would have known.
Yeah, what the fuck? I would have yapped my
Yeah.
ear off.
well, you're there for bigger reasons. I respect that. But we just thought, I don't know. You're
Well, the main reason is so I could become a monk and receive blessings from my
Yeah.
family.
yeah.
But the main reason was that me becoming a DJ. So
That was his main reason.
That's his main reason. He's
No side quests,
go
just
DJ.
main objectives.
well, there was some side quests.
There's a lot of side quests.
Yeah,
He did.
I did a lot of shit out there.
No, like okay, like aside from the DJ, aside from the what, like what did like what was the best thing that you ate, and what was the best
The
like
best thing
place
I
that
ate,
you went
bro?
to go see?
Okay, the best thing I ate was at the bar that I performed, my buddy's bar,
Mm-hmm.
and it's called Super. I guess that's what it's called, bro. I swear to, I don't know. Super Tinkai. So like it's
Super tinkai.
just soup
is that like,
with
just like
with fish feet, but like it's like
Fish feet.
Or sorry, chicken feet.
I didn't even get that. They got feet out
Imagine.
Finding Nemo with feet.
But chicken feet. It's like tom yum,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
chicken feet.
Yeah, okay,
But
okay.
it's like it's so fire. It was so good.
That was so
Super chicken feet.
It's basically super chicken feet.
Yeah.
But jungle super chicken feet, I guess. I don't know. That's what they were. I was trying to like have them translated to me, bro. And I was
He's like camel's hum.
because I kept this.
ham.
I think I told you the story. I thought he was saying supa tinkai, which is like fish soup, chicken feet. And I was like, "Are you sure this is which the taste?" I was like, "Okay, it kind of tastes like tom yum. It's sour, spicy soup."
Yeah.
But yeah, that was probably my favorite
Wow.
dish. But I was telling Tay in Discord when I was out there, bro. I was like, "Yeah, this food is." Granted, like I said, it is good, and I'm spoiled, and I understand. Like, if you never experienced this food in your life, you'd probably think it's amazing and it's fire.
Yeah.
But
we got that
comparable
whole-
to like the homie's mom
Yeah,
and
the
my
homie-
mom's,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Shit's not that like it's
I don't know.
whatever.
I thought you might have like hit like a street food spot or
Of
like,
course.
I don't know, like I don't know. I just thought the food
Some
would be
mudang was
banging out
some
there.
mudang was fire. Yeah, like the food is good.
You ate mudang?
Not the hippo.
You ate them?
Mudang though. You know what that is, right?
It's
just pork. It's just pork.
That's
like
what I
ramen.
assume. I
It's
wasn't
like
sure if I
pork
was
ramen,
getting fucked
basically.
up. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, they had some mudang
shit.
at 7-Eleven that was good.
at 7-Eleven.
Well, they had like
always the 7-Elevens.
Asian 7-Elevens are just
Asian
top tier.
7-Elevens
So
are
it's
beautiful.
well, it was a 7-Eleven. Then they had a couple of carts, little carties. That
Okay.
were selling food. I was in Bangkok.
How's the weed in Thailand?
So look, I didn't know it was legalized, okay?
Yeah.
And I was hella scared because
But
I was
vapes are illegal.
yeah, vapes
Vapes are illegal?
So weird. I know
Yeah.
it's so
That's
weird.
weird.
But
I'm trying to open up a vape shop over in Thailand.
in the city, I was walking around like when we first landed in there, and I see all these smoke shops, 420 cannabis, blah blah. I was like, oh shit, can I
Okay.
smoke some weed here?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and granted, like I said, mind you, I don't know it's legalized here. Okay, so I walk around and I get in front of one of the stores. Like, do I buy some weed? And then I psych myself out because I'm like, nah, I'm a foreigner, bro. I don't really want to get caught with smoking weed here and shit.
Yeah.
But apparently, like, it's been legalized for the past year. So I was like, but I'm kind of happy I didn't, because if I did, I probably would have just been like,
You wouldn't have become a DJ.
I might have just been stuck, froze. Yeah, on God, yeah.
Okay.
I was just playing basketball, bro. Honestly, it's just a simple life out there. I might in real life just become what's that fucking white boy that lives in the woods, Will in the woods or whatever. I don't know if you've seen him. He had an on the radar freestyle for some reason. He's some white dude that just lives out in the woods and he just builds fucking little huts.
Houses and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about the wrong guy. I don't think I know.
But I might just go out there and just become an innovative man and just start fucking building chicken coops and rivers and koi ponds and fucking fucking
sound like my dad right
rice
now.
field. Like I might just go
Yeah.
out and be the sun and just not play games anymore and just die at the age of 70 probably because of exhaustion. But
No, those men are dying because they don't tell people how they feel.
chain smoking
And it builds up.
Well, that is also me.
That was perfect then. That was perfect.
Yeah,
Like,
that is also
He figured out that he was a Thai man.
that's a beautiful life.
yeah. A lot of people thought I'd be a city boy, and I also thought that. But then I realized I said,
Being out there, you're like, oh, actually, I like this farm stuff.
I
Like, I
might
like being
just
out
be out here
in the jungle.
Yeah.
I mean, a
The
dream.
sports
Like if you had your own chickens.
Dude,
Chickens
chickens
should
and
be
cows.
tight.
You had a cow or two.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
You got a sheep or two.
Yeah.
You got some mango trees, coconut tree, papaya tree. We all got that. Yeah, we don't got a cow though. Cows are expensive as fuck out there.
Well, they're expensive as fuck out here.
Well,
I
the
know.
whole
I've been
cow
trying
here
to,
is like
I'm trying to
3,000 to
get someone.
5,000.
No,
I'm
but
trying to
like-
get someone to go in and with me.
But like Thailand doesn't
Put a
sell
half a cow?
beef jerky, bro. Like they don't sell beef jerky.
It's pork jerky. They do a lot of pork jerky
and
and fish jerky.
it's fish jerky. That's
Yeah,
they
there's
don't
a lot
sell-
of fish jerky.
Is beef just like
Beef is just hella expensive. It's just a delicacy.
interesting?
This is like, but that's like in most Asian countries though.
Yeah.
Like Southeast Asia. It was just
No,
pork
just
Yeah, I
because
didn't
in
know that.
Korea too. Korea, like the
Really?
when you back only the king.
ate beef. Yeah.
Yeah, only the kings in every country though. Like they can eat beef
Huh.
Yeah, beef
because they
is-
can afford it.
Yeah, beef is nice.
Ah,
Indians don't eat
interesting.
beef because it's a holy cow.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Holy
yeah.
cow.
the ginger cow.
Yeah, that one. South Park.
Yeah,
South
I
Park.
was-
Sorry.
Oh, me and my sister got pulled over.
Oh,
You got pulled over in Thailand.
Yeah.
On a
I was-
tuk-tuk?
I was
On a tuk-tuk?
On the tuk-tuk.
No, we went to the gym in the morning, and then we went to go get like KFC, buy a 7-Eleven, So our house is like, to give you the best description is just think of it. We're not in like a gated community by all means, but we're just like, think of us, we're in Grantsville, bro. You're in a neighborhood in Grantsville, and the closest like for you to get out of your town or your whatever, your neighborhood, the closest like supermarket is like 10, 15 minutes out. 15 minutes out. You have to drive all the way out.
okay.
And that's the
Damn.
7-Eleven. We go to the 7-Eleven. That's on the main road. The police station's right on the right of it, and there's a high school that's just like up the road. We go to the gym, go to KFC, leave the 7-Eleven. The 7-Eleven is literally right across the street from the police station. Now, me and my sister, I didn't even know. My dad didn't know, but right before New Year's, they do checkpoints on those main roads. What happens is they just, from my understanding, what I was told is they just do that to catch people if they don't have seatbelts or if they're drunk, blah, blah, so they can raise money for New Year's. Find them, 'cause that's just the best way and easiest way for them to make money for the celebration. So we leave 7-Eleven. We get hit by the checkpoint, bro. We didn't see the checkpoint when we got to the gas station, but when we were leaving the gas station, right?
It's set up.
Boom.
Whole thing set.
Fed. Come over here. I said, fuck. You can't just let us go through, huh? Stops us. My sister panics. And she speaks Thai a lot better than me, okay? She's way better Thai speaker than I am. Loud Thai, whatever. Isan.
Usually goes for
Yeah.
the oldest or
Yeah.
usually better.
And she calls my cousin. And she's like panicking, like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I don't have my passport, mind you. And I'm driving.
Ooh.
So yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. She has her and Tony's passport because Tony's only driving. And so she calls my cousin and I'm talking to the Fed like, look, bro. And I'm speaking in Thai. So I said, "Khoai ma bwat, bwat yang." You know, I'm just saying like I just came to become a monk.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, he's looking at my sister's fucking passport. And when she got here, he's like, well, it shows she got here. I was like, oh yeah, she went to Bangkok, then she went to Phuket, then she came here. He said, I just came to become a monk.
Yeah, you just like, I just landed. I just came.
You have my background check in there, bro. I promise you. I went to this station. I promise you, I'm so solid. I live right here. I live solid. I live right here. And basically, Paula calls my cousin. He's about to head on the way. And I'm chopping it this whole time. And he just goes, oh, you guys are Thai though, right? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, okay, just wear your helmet. I'm like, fucking thank God,
Just
bro.
wear your helmet.
Just wear your helmet. You're fine. I said, okay. Like, fuck,
Damn.
bro.
Make you
Like,
sweat.
Bro, I was so scared. That's like the last thing I want to get caught up with the fucking feds in another fucking country.
Yeah. That's that would be fun, too.
I'm not doing, what I'm doing is harmless, but like it's still like, you know, shouldn't be driving out there. And granted, I've crashed a moped out there.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
But it was like 9 p.m. I lied to my parents, bro. It was so crazy because my mom's sister had this intuition that I was gonna get hurt, I guess, or like I was in trouble. But this is a night I played basketball at the school. Went to my friend's house because we were like messing around with his like music because he has like a whole studio. And yeah, so what happens is my mom calls me like, "Hey, you should come home. It's late. It's dark out." So I end up leaving. There's no lights on his street. Like I said, I'm in the fucking. Like,
that
I'm just
scary?
Fucking. Fuck yeah, bro.
Yeah, dude, that
You ever
sounds
see those Thai scary
terrifying.
movies?
So I'm
bro.
on.
Yeah.
Now, and granted, now they do have streetlights, but they didn't have
Back
streetlights
then.
at the time. It was 8 years
yeah.
ago. I'm driving like 40, bro. I'm going like 40 out his fucking. And I don't realize how close I have to turn because it's you go back to the main road. So I'm just 40. I'm like, oh shit, I have to turn because if I go straight, I'm going right into like fucking fields,
Okay.
like rice fields.
Oh
with,
shit.
Like, water
yeah,
and shit.
yeah.
So I fucking slam my brakes. And I just slide under and I fucking have a hole. I have like a hole.
Ah,
Scar.
damn.
Road
My
rash?
Fucking, yeah.
That's rough.
Ugh.
And then I get home and I'm like driving with
You're
one
like,
arm because my shit fucking hurts. Like I'm fucking bleeding. I'm like, fuck.
Oh my god.
I get home and my mom's like, see, this is what happens. Can't trust you do anything.
Sounds like my mom.
You always like to hurt yourself.
It's actually your mom's fault.
My sister told me that this something was gonna bad happen, and it did. And I'm like, well,
If she didn't tell you
guys-
to go home at that time,
Yeah.
that wouldn't have
Didn't
happened.
rush.
I would have been fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was scared as fuck. Though I was going 40. It was dark as hell. I was like, I need to get out of here.
Yeah, that would be freaky, dude. What's up with you and getting
And
hurt
then
at night?
the thing is, my parents like, how did it happen? Back to what I was originally saying, because I lied to them. Like, what happened? I was like, I saw like a cow or something, and that's why but my dumbass was just going too fast.
Saw a
Didn't expect
cow.
to turn. Yeah.
I didn't want to hit the cow, so I drifted into the ground.
Well, if they listen to episode 130, maybe they'll find out.
They're not gonna listen to that.
You bastard.
They're not
Told me
gonna
you were
listen.
you were dodging a cow.
New Year's is lit out there.
Oh, I bet.
That's awesome. I want to celebrate. I want to do a New Year's out there, like the rave, the Siam Sangkran. They actually have some pretty heavy hitters there. But it's just a wonderful experience if you're a straight male, bro. Honestly, because you just see wet boobs and ass constantly.
Wow.
It's just amazing.
Enough said.
No, it's because I celebrated it one night in Royette before I left to Bangkok. Man, I would do it all over again. I would do it all over again. There's,
Well, you're gonna be living there anyway.
Yeah,
so.
it's
Yeah,
gonna be
you're,
fun.
you're
It's
on
like
your way there, huh?
there's just There's a different. It's crazy beauty standards everywhere. Beauty standards are weird.
In
It's
what
hard.
way?
It's just Thai girls, like the way they take pictures is a lot different, and the way they do their makeup, obviously because skin complexion, things like that. But like, it's just a different look. I don't know.
Take pictures like they do one of these or
Like it's hard to explain, bro. But like, that's just the way they take photos, man. I don't know. If you get it, you get it. It's hard for me to explain.
It's like that in most Asian countries.
I know. There's just. I mean, I'm American. So
Yeah.
I'm saying,
like they had to get posed up.
they make weird facial expressions. I think personally,
okay.
the makeup they do sometimes is I don't know.
Scary.
It is.
Too pale.
Yeah.
Too pale.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate
it's
that
very
shit.
white sometimes.
Yeah, it's scary.
But they're very pretty. But like I
You're
just
ruining it.
Stop. He's
Stop.
Like,
Damn.
I'm not saying that either, bro. But
thinking it.
fuck. But there was man, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. I was telling my friend these are my very straight friends. My very straight friends, okay, that believe in the Lord and Savior. Like, oh yeah, these lady boys are sexy and they got a dick. And they're like, oh, whoa, don't say that, bro. Hey, you're fucking gay, bro. Hey, oh, whoa. I'm like, yes, a man with a dick is sexy. Sorry, that's sorry.
What does that mean? I don't know. They don't get it. You know, they got some good surgeons out there.
Great surgeons, clearly.
Great surgeons. Yeah.
Now, granted, did I personally did not interact with a lady boy. From what I recall.
Well, yeah.
Long nights, you know.
No, you just
it's not a
you didn't
requirement.
know. You just probably didn't know.
No, but like, no, I promise you.
there.
Hey, I promise you. Like, I promise you. Where I was at, I would have known if you were a lady boy.
But do you think that in your countryside there's that real many? Because like they
No,
flourish
like-
in Bangkok.
No, they flourish in the cities.
flourish.
Yeah,
that's
in
where
Bangkok.
that's where the
why.
fucking money is.
Yeah,
at.
that's
They're
where all
like,
the Europeans are at.
European.
Now, shout out to all the Asians that are fucking. Shout out to all Asian girls that end up getting
Let the light
braces.
dim some.
That like they love getting their braces at fucking 25, 23. Shout out to them though, because y'all want straight teeth. That's
No,
when they
they're
can
all
afford it.
about the plastic surgery.
Even
Even
when they
my,
can afford, yeah.
I know that's what I'm saying. They go
Later
work a
in age.
job and then they get a boob job. They get
Well, no, even my uncle, he well, they live here, of course, but then
Yeah.
they go back to Thailand all the time.
Right.
And he told me that I could use some plastic surgery. I was like, oh shit,
Wow.
that made me feel
It's kind of mean.
fucking terrible.
Where?
Well,
what exactly did he?
my eyelids,
Eyelids.
like the double eyelid thing, and then
Yours are fine.
No, I've never thought about this my entire life, and then he said that, and then the
I
next
mean, you
day
would
I was
kind
like,
of look like
Oh, you want a single? You want a single?
A monolid?
no, like I don't even know what he wanted me to do. He's like a double eyelid thing because I was like,
Yours aren't even that bad. Yeah, but I get
no,
what he's. Yeah, I don't know.
I looked at him totally different, but
see.
Maddie was pissed. She was all like, "What the fuck did you just say?" No, he's perfect. I was like, "Oh, thank you, thanks."
It's,
babe."
that's what the Korean K-pop stars do. They get those fucking they get
Dude,
the
yeah,
eyelid
it's like,
flip.
and I saw it from where he was coming from because it was a very minimal surgery, and then like both of his daughters have had like little things touched up and whatever. So I was like, oh yeah, it's just not a big deal to him. But I was like, that was the first time anybody ever said that.
You could get surgery on your face, you ugly bitch.
You cheeky-eyed little fuck. Why don't you get those opened up a little bit? I'm like, oh shit, I never thought about that.
Yeah.
So,
They kept telling me today at the DMV to open my eyes. And I was like, dude, they're fucking open. I was like, when my glasses
crazy.
are
I
off,
don't know if this guy's high or not, but he's never high. But it's just
my
like,
glasses are off, I'm so chinky.
Yeah,
like
you
I am
can't.
completely shut.
yeah, I don't know.
That actually was very
It's
true.
crazy. And then she was like, can you open your eyes? I'm like, even when we're doing the eye exam, the puffer,
Oh yeah.
I have to go like this just so they can puff the air into my eyes just so they can check. And I'm like sitting there like this. Amy was watching me last time. She's like, you do this every time? I'm like, yes. Every single time, and they can't find
Guy
it.
looks like
You're
a
not-
maniac.
You're not necessarily like chinky. You just have a lot of skin on your face.
No, I'm chinky. I'm chinky.
I don't know. You have some thick ass eyebrow, or sorry,
I was like, what
eyelids.
does that have to do with fucking?
My eyebrows are shut my eyes, dude. What the hell?
No, this is like presses up like a like a chow chow. They got a lot of face skin.
Sharpay.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was my DME adventure today. I took my picture for my new license, and they were like, "Can you open your eyes?" I'm like, "They're kind of open right now."
Like,
You
yes,
should
they're
have turned
open
up on
now.
them and been the new fucking like. She called me a cheek.
They try to say it all
Karen
It's like,
moment.
just
Yeah.
open up your eyes just a little bit more, please.
Said I was born this way.
It's like it's easier for me to close my eyes than open it. If a cop pulls me over, I'm just gonna shut my eyes.
Officer, I'm legally blind. Why are you behind the wheel?
Well, we're like almost up to the hour. This is honestly, we haven't even really went that crazy on this episode. Should we just do something crazy?
Yeah, do something crazy. 100 lady boys or pee.
That's a really good question.
Sanji Kun. Sanji lived that life.
Do you think you could fight off 100 ladyboys?
I'd get my ass beat, bro. Let's be real.
I was gonna say they still got the DNA.
What the fuck? I'd probably beat like 2 or 3 of them and I'm over with. Those are still grown ass men. What are we talking about? Like, what the fuck?
Those videos are funny where like they feel threatened and they start. That's when their man comes out on them.
Yeah,
and
they start
they're ready
whooping
to
ass.
fucking.
Yeah, they start whooping ass. What the fuck?
I've never
I'll
seen
be,
that
I'll be
video.
lucky if I get one, bro. What the fuck?
All right, on the real topic at hand, of course, we're going to talk about the 100 men versus gorilla.
This is wild.
This has been the ongoing topic.
There's stipulations.
nowhere.
There's just stipulations to it. So if it's one gorilla is centered and there's 100 men surrounding,
Okay.
I believe men can win.
Ugh.
But now the problem is, if it's average Joes, if it's average Joe fucking schmoes, bro, once they see the first 10 men get destroyed, it's over.
Running.
Yeah,
It's a fear tactic.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They're gonna see
As a
their
human.
bones breaking and fucking blah blah blah. They're gonna run away.
Yeah.
Well, it's all strategy, right? This goes back to just being Asian as well. Is that we've seen so many kung fu movies, or karate movies, fighting movies, where men are fighting one at a time. Realistically, this is not happening. There's no strategy behind fighting the best guy in your fucking village one at a time.
No way. Yeah.
You're going. Donnie Yen said, "Give me your best 10 men." Why did all 10 men jump on him at one time? Why did they all go in one at a
Because
time?
the fight choreography.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, that's.
You're gonna mess up the shot.
But I mean, being realistic, you're getting jumped.
Yeah.
yeah.
100 men at the same time, it's done.
But I can just see a
Yeah,
girl
man's
going,
gonna be able to
"Brah!"
I don't. So that's the thing. I can't see that happening. I know.
Yeah. I can see that happening.
I honestly think that
I can just see him fucking just flail with his fucking.
Yeah. The first 10 men.
I think
So
if you have like,
a helicopter
you gotta
fucking
send the
one
weakest
spins.
ones first.
I don't know. I think if you have like hope, right?
Yeah. Like, that's what you
This
have.
is not Dragon Ball Z.
Like, no, let me indulge me for a fucking second. Damn.
He said, all you need is hope. Care Bear.
This is what I mean. This is what I mean. Okay, like the fact that we have hope, we think we could take on a gorilla, but then a
Same thing to
gorilla.
Don Conjuring too.
I'm on the side where I think the gorilla can take 100 men, because imagine this: a gorilla can rip a man in half.
Yeah.
And probably kill a man with one punch.
Yeah.
If you really
Yeah,
try.
you know that you can,
So,
yes.
Yeah. So like imagine he like grabs one guy by the foot and uses him as a weapon.
But you
Like,
think he's going to do that?
he could do a lot of things.
He might flail a human around.
Like,
But also, it's very dependent
how-
on
and then
how much
much
damage can
stamina,
a
though?
like the gorilla can take a lot of damage.
Yeah. But
100%.
Like-
it's not about damage. It's overwhelming the gorilla. I don't
Yeah.
think a
I
human
think we
can
just-
physically hurt a gorilla.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think.
Because-
I don't think 100.
You swarm, you eye gouge, you poke the ear. Like
yeah,
that's
you
what
got to get.
yeah.
But then here's the thing: like animals don't have an attachment to appendages. And
Well, yeah,
things.
of
So if
course.
something happens, it's still going on
No,
instant.
you're losing. You're losing men.
It's still going crazy.
You're losing men regardless.
You're losing like
You're-
30 men at least, 40 men at least.
Yeah, you're losing the lion's share of the men.
Yeah.
But like the gorilla, I don't know. It still has like a pretty good chance.
But
There's
then
a
they
lot of
also-
variables. On
They
how-
also talked about the endurance
What about-
of a gorilla.
what about a
and they
gor-
said it's not that great.
Yeah,
No?
that's what I'm saying.
Tire him out and
How
they
long
kill
can
him.
he? How long can he swing that body for? You know what I mean?
They're not. Well, if this gorilla was doing a 3-month training camp before fighting the 100 men,
Okay, then yeah,
then
he's
yes.
whooping
Oh, he's
buddy.
whooping everybody.
Okay, imagine this, right? The gorilla kills like 70 guys and it's tired as shit.
Yeah.
But then the remainder 30, like what are you guys gonna do?
You could still swarm him.
I don't know, like just by punching and kicking.
No, like I said,
Overwhelmingness.
You
Like, I know
gouge.
you gouge the eyes, whatever you.
You have
ripped his testicles
you
off.
have one on the back.
his
Fucking,
testicles
you have one on the
off.
back trying to choke his ass. You have others trying to.
No
restrain
one's
him.
choking a gorilla though. You'd have to be like John
I'm
Jones.
just
You have to
saying.
long
Yeah, you
arms.
can't choke a
But I'm saying
gorilla.
they can choke fucking. He
But,
can rip-
but you said Joe Schmoes, right? I'm thinking us.
Yeah,
if we had to
fair,
go
yeah.
in there, which one? I got short arms for my height.
I could do it.
Okay, you
but I
could-
would probably die after.
I don't know. I
So
think
we would have to figure out a way to
For
get
me to
you
go
on the back.
Yeah, because my arms are long
But
enough.
so
to
we
get her up.
use
Yeah.
we use okay if it's just us 4 against the gorilla, we use Moose's
lose.
charms.
Yeah, we lose.
No, we use
Charms?
Moose's charm. Okay?
His charm.
He's like,
You can sweet talk to
I don't
him.
want to fight you, gorilla. This is not what I want.
and then I
he's
jump
using
low.
hope. You guys okay if he uses hope? The hope of mankind.
This is your hope, right? He's just like, I don't want this. And then P's gonna sneak up, and then this is where Matt comes in, and then he's like, Moose, let's go. And then that's when P jumps in.
No,
That's it.
I
And
think
then I'm gonna get on all 4, and then you guys are gonna push him over me. P's-
okay, it's like I think you guys are underestimating the power of the gorilla's.
No, we're
rage.
not we're not
Like here's
underestimating.
okay, like if I
I'm
was
just
in
going
the-
based off what zookeepers and all these guys are talking about it.
I don't know.
The endurance of an average silverback gorilla is not that great.
Okay, here's the thing. All right, here's my
One
strategy.
grizzly
if
bear
I,
and 100 men.
I still think
Grizzly bear.
Yeah, I'm just grizzly
I think grizzly bear beats 100 men.
And you don't,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you
I
don't think
think so.
gorilla beats
I think
100
so.
men?
Do you see the way of fucking?
I think
Okay,
a gorilla could beat a bear.
No.
no. See,
Yeah.
I believe that as well, but I just think that when it
rage.
comes down to just a tactic where you have 100 men versus one bear, 6'7", 1,000 pounds, they're just mauling the shit out of you.
And
Like,
they have a lot more.
gorillas don't
endurance
have
than
a claw.
Yeah.
They have a palm, and they're just.
easy. Just
They got teeth.
yeah, but a gorilla's not gonna fucking
I don't know.
bite
I
every.
think
What
you guys are
happened when you
wrong
went
on
up
this.
against a bear?
I think you guys are wrong on this.
You went up against a bear and lost every time.
Oh, shut your mouth. He had a salmon, a rocket-powered salmon.
So rocket.
Here's okay, right? Like the only thing that I can see is like, okay, we have 100 dudes against one gorilla. Let's see how many drop kicks he can take until we like really take him out.
But you can't
Like-
do it one at a time.
No, like
Yes,
no,
you
we got
will.
like 20 drop kicks at a time, and then the second wave drop kick.
It's like
we
it's
just
like
keep
that
on
Jet Li
drop
movie. It's the Red Dragon one, not the American one, but the one where they all stack up the monks, and then he's the fat one. He gets on top. He's like, "Elephant jump, brothers!"
I remember what you're talking. It's like 10 tigers. Is it 10 tigers?
No. It's one of the Once Upon a Time in China ones. It's like the second or third
Oh,
one.
okay,
But
yeah,
because
yeah,
remember
yeah,
Once
yeah.
Upon a China is that one guy with the big metal suit.
Yes.
So it was that one when he came back. It was the villain when he came back, and he has the big metal suit. But it's the fat kid. He's like elephant drop, brothers. So he gets on top of all the homies, and then he drop kicks the villain.
That would be the only. That would be one of my strategies. But even then, I don't know. I think the gorilla.
I
could
just
take
don't
it.
think there's enough force in a drop kick, regardless.
What else?
Yeah,
What's
there's
the best other move we have?
It's-
I don't think physically it's possible.
It's
for
just
us with our-
overwhelmingness.
with our strength. I don't think it's physically
It's like
possible
the
for us to
same-
knock out a gorilla.
It's the same topic.
Rip out his tooth and stab him with it.
yeah,
If
you can
rip
try.
out-
Yeah, if you rip out tooth before he bites your
But you
shit
can't
off.
use weapons. They said 0 weapons because
No, you're making a weapon out of his body.
No, you can't make weapons at all. So the whole
That's
thing,
lame. I'm
the whole
using
Bare
my
knuckle. Bare knuckle.
it's
fist
bare
fights.
knuckle fist fight. Because
Yeah,
that's like
girls
you.
take
Okay,
it.
I would
Yeah,
then
you have to punch him in his nose, eye gouge, and get in his ear somehow. That's the
don't know.
best.
because I would
Can't
just
gorillas
grab the
punch,
skeleton of a dead man and make a weapon out of it. That's
you
too
just
easy.
said no
Using
weapons.
his No, that's what if we could. That's my.
Okay, all right.
but
all
we're
right.
not.
Like
we're
grab
not.
his femur bone.
Yeah, that bone's broken already.
Yeah.
Just fucking.
That's what. Like of course.
Ombach with your boy's body. He's like,
Strap it up in your arms. That's the only. Tony Jaa versus one gorilla, he wins. That's it. He just picked.
Tony Jaa
He
versus
got
one
elephant
gorilla.
tusk on his elbows.
Yeah,
Sock
he-
Unite. Kills him.
Yeah, no, and that this has been a weird topic that people have been talking about, and I think that it's funny because everyone's strategies are so weird. They have all the AI versions of it. They have
I see.
computerized versions of it. I'm like,
I've seen him.
and then everyone's just making the gorilla so much more stronger than it is. And it's crazy because when you watch all the AI videos or whatever, it's literally everyone's going at it one at a time. I'm like, go watch a kung fu movie, and do not do this one at a a time.
I don't know. I still think
That's funny.
The
I was
gorilla
at
got it, man.
I was at the Carne yesterday at Spaz's thing, and Aiden was there, and he came sat next to me, and he showed me all the videos of these fucking auto sims, bro. It was like One Punch Man versus 1,000 men or a million men. Couldn't do it. And
One
then
punch, yeah, one punch. Yeah,
They did a million gorillas versus the U.S. military. U.S. military won.
Well, yeah.
They shit rocket and shit.
Nuking them.
Gorillas were flying and shit.
That's all we got, man. That's all we got.
It's like if they're King Kong sized gorillas, then we lose.
Oh,
But obviously, if
really?
it's just a regular silverback,
No, like, dude, like an alpha male, like silverback gorilla is.
You think it
fucking
wins against
intimidating.
100 men, really?
Yeah, dude. I really
but
believe. that.
he's always been about the animal side. His name's Moose.
We're animals, though.
No, I just like a bear. Like if we have no weapons and it's just us against a gorilla, I think the gorilla got it.
No.
Because the gorilla's not going to exert that much force to kill one man. Of course, we're going to overwhelm.
But there's
him.
100
I know 100 men, but I don't know.
If we're talking about one-on-ones, and this we're square, is
yeah,
one
but
human
once
squaring
he's
up a
killing every
gorilla's
single one of them, yeah.
100. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
If
you
all
can,
you're right here, bro. We're fucking You know what I mean? Like he's going to get tired. There's gonna be 30 of us dead, 40 of us dead. There's gonna be 40 more of us that are gonna jump and swim on him. He's fucking dying. He's gonna be exhausted.
how many kindergartners are you beating up? If you're stuck inside a stall
Well,
and they're
I'm
running
fucking-
at you,
Oh,
one
I
at a-
can,
fucking-
I
I'm
can,
fucking-
I can
I'm
take
fucking
care of
boom.
100. I can take care of 100.
Okay,
kindergartners,
exactly.
for sure.
That's-
That's why the gorilla can take 100
no,
of
no,
us.
but we're
Can
not
you
stuck in a
guys, like,
stall.
can
no.
you imagine how like a gorilla can punch like 2,000 pounds or something?
Yes, we know the stats. We've
That's
seen it all.
ridiculous. How hard can the strongest
What-
man punch?
How well?
maybe
Francis
it-
Ngannou can punch the
LeBron James can punch pretty fucking hard.
Francis Ngannou can punch the
So
strength of
if
a
we're-
fucking moving car.
That's the only time where I'd change, where it's like, okay, there's too many variables, right? If we had like, okay, top 100 athletes in the planet,
Give me LeBron James.
maybe.
Give me Usain Bolt.
Just imagine like
Usain Bolt.
yeah, exactly.
even the gorilla, like maybe like he like just like punches in your leg and you're like snap like this and you're like like that's one guy down.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. It's just you're talking about one guy. You're making it seem like the guy's gonna fight one at a time
No,
John Cena.
no, I just think
because you
that
can't see him.
the rage of a
You
fucking
can't see because you can't see him.
of a gorilla, dude. I don't know. And I watched
I'll
I
take
watched
Jackie
Tarzan.
Chan. I'll take Jet Li.
In their prime,
Martha
though,
Stewart.
In their prime.
Take
Martha
all the
Stewart.
martial arts.
Martha Stewart for the hope.
Yeah.
But she's down. But she's down.
Protect her.
But she's down to
Protect her.
get down.
The matriarch.
I'll take Kevin Hart from Scary Movie 3
Oh, terrible.
because he just talk his ear off. Just, about black cod.
That's some real shit right there.
Yeah, I think realistically, it's 100 humans versus one gorilla.
Maybe I'm overestimating humans, but yeah.
But it's
don't
also
know.
I'm just going based off science.
I'm going based off science.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
You're going based off
How
science.
hard
with
can a
one guy.
gorilla punch?
Well, he's not punching that hard
I don't
every
think you
single
guys-
time.
I don't think you
know.
understand the laws of nature, man. He's just
I
like
understand the
fucking
laws of
crazy.
nature.
I don't
Humans
know.
on top.
Are we wearing shoes? Are we wearing shoes?
Top predators.
You can take your shoes off if you want.
No, if we ain't got shoes, at least we're fucked.
You think shoes are going to be the deciding
Try kicking
factor?
yeah, bro. Are
you
look how
fucking
thick these
serious?
fucks are, dude. I'm fucking kicking in that gorilla in the head, bro. But if I don't got shoes,
Bro said shoes are deciding factor for a 100
yeah, bro.
gorilla.
Like at least give me shoes.
You want gloves at this point?
Well, are we gonna be naked?
What?
Because if we have clothes, maybe we can blind them that way or choke
Well,
them
for
out with
naked,
some
we're
type of
losing
thing.
for sure.
Yeah.
If we're naked, he's gonna rip all our dicks
Yeah,
off.
exactly.
Even like that would be my number one move. Is like just grab his fucking
Give us
Grab
the
his
testicles.
dick and twist it.
You'd have to get there though.
Oh, dick twist.
You would have to get there.
Well, I'd wait until he's like, you know, and he's sticking his ass out, and I just like go, yeah. I might lose my life
You're losing your life.
because he might
But you
bleed
might
out.
win.
That's the only way. But yeah, I'm gonna rip his dick off.
It's gonna be like the Kung Pao scene where he's like,
Yeah. Maybe shove my fist up his ass too. I don't know. I'm
he
gonna
just sexually assaulted a gorilla. Dude.
for my life,
Arrest him.
for the lives of these 100 men to go back to their
There
wives.
was one of them when it first started coming up. It was like the next day. It was literally like right when it started blowing up, and the next day it was like this gay guy was talking to me. He goes, "I just suck his dick." I said to the
gorilla's
Tommy,
dick?
no, I said to the Tommy because he's like, yeah, just think about it. 10 men suck his dick. I'm like, Tommy, Tommy, I'm signing on Tommy.
Freaking Tommy, dude.
I was like, what is going? They just gave this fool a blowbang. What the- these fools just like they like didn't think about it. It's like, I'm just gonna suck his dick. That's it.
That conversation was great, Tommy.
Yeah, that's the
crazy.
first thing I
10
thought
You know
about.
what I'm saying?
He's
know
like,
what
to
I'm
save
saying?
a life. To
10
save a
shifts.
life.
Save a life.
Save a life. It's like
his
Tommy Who's.
Well, okay, this is why it's funny because when I originally asked him the question, he said no.
Yeah.
But I
to
said,
save your
Tommy, what if it was to save my life? And so nobody knows this. So every time the argument comes up, and he's like, to save a life. Yeah. But he's
Means
trying to
your
save
life?
my life.
He'll suck a dick.
Yeah, he'll suck 10 dicks to save my
your
life.
He'll suck
Yeah.
10
Yeah.
dicks to save a life.
Yeah.
Tommy,
So he's down.
don't let him do that to you, Tommy. Doesn't make you do anything nowadays.
I just think it's funny because nobody knows that side of the argument, and so when that comes up, they're like, "Whose life?" He's like,
Save a
"To
life.
save a life."
And he was the
does
same.
always say
Save a life.
Yeah.
He was fucking curves
So
his head.
it's saving my life. That's where it comes down.
Ah, you
Gay boy Tommy.
precious soul. 100 Tommies versus a gorilla. Tommy might got it.
That's what I said. Dude, I'm telling you, the next day, people were like messaging me. They're like, "Do you think we could do this?" I'm like, "No." And then Late texted me. He goes, "You think me and Tommy got versus 100 gorillas?" He goes, "I was like, just Tommy alone could take on 100 gorillas." He would just
He'd become the king.
he would literally shut them down. That man is a gorilla.
He does walk like this.
He
does.
When he runs, he runs like. Why is he running with his chest up, dude? It's crazy.
Oh my god.
Even when he's drunk, he pounds his chest and shit. So like, this man got
And his shirt's off a lot.
Yeah, exactly. This man is—he's built like a gorilla too.
No, he's built like a gorilla.
You got
guys
that-
say He has a little belly,
Yeah.
the little chest for it.
His
Yeah.
ass sticks out a little bit, just a little bit all the time.
He is a primate. Yeah, okay, we get it now. That makes sense.
That makes sense.
He's
Why
closer to
little
that than a
autistic,
human.
Yeah. That's why he's a little
God.
autistic. Yeah. Yeah.
He's on the spectrum.
I get it. I get it.
We were in the kitchen. No, he was in the kitchen talking, and then all of a sudden, someone's just like, "I told you were autistic," and the whole party just shuts up. They're like, "Damn, Somi, what the fuck?" And then Tommy walks into the room. He's like, "Yeah, just a little."
Just a little.
He just doubled down what Somcha said. I was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Yeah, just a little bit, dude. There's no way, bro. He got through school.
got through school. He went to college.
Did he? He went to college too.
Yeah, he went to Slick for a little, and then he got a job, and then he was like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna do this."
He's a team lead now too. It's so weird.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
like, how do you interact with people, Tommy?
Dude, he just figures it out.
He's like
That's
the best fucking guy
It's
out
the
there. Dude.
it's the
No,
one.
but it's hard not to like
Yeah.
him. That's the
Yeah,
thing. Yeah. I just find it funny because like, how do you talk to people?
How do you give people direction?
How are you leading your team? No, he's pretty good.
If it's
He does
by the
well.
book, he's definitely like he's one of the guys like if you tell him he has to take a break at a certain time, he's taking his break at a certain time. You tell him he take his lunch right there, he's taking his lunch. He'll do that every day. He's a creature of habit, and that's the one thing that makes him
Routine,
like,
very routine.
very routine. The way he showers, I lived with this guy for 6 years. The way he did everything, I was just like, all right,
He's very routine.
I was like, I get it, dude. Like, 'cause
Badass.
once he decides to get his focus on, like if he has to go back to the gym right now, he'll go back and go to the gym for six months, routine every day. He won't break the routine. But then now he's just like whatever. Team lead, I'm gonna keep that routine.
Yeah, he does a good job.
Good on Tommy.
Yeah.
He's a good
So yeah,
guy.
one Tommy versus 1,000 gorillas. He wins.
1,000 now?
1,000.
I think
You can take
this-
1,000 now?
I think this man can shut it down. I think he
So
has.
one Tommy, 1,000 gorillas.
Yeah, I think he got that Vin Diesel mindset.
Family.
Wasn't it supposed to be 100 Tommies versus one gorilla?
No, it was
One
one Tommy
one
versus
Tommy
100
100
gorillas.
gorillas. Yeah.
No, Tommy would just stand in front of all the girls and be like, "Ooh," and they'll be like, "What the fuck?" Nobody's
Ape
talking.
strong together.
You always thinking about Planet of the Apes.
He's like ape family.
They're like, "That's a bar." What the fuck?
He's albino. Who the fuck is this guy?
They learn how to talk. They're like, "You just got that from the Planet of the Apes." That's bullshit.
Cobra.
That's the. And, it's funny because he'll just reenact shit from the movie because that's the one thing he's good at. You can talk about sports and like any time of sports, he'll know what the hell you're talking about. But he also knows movie references, so he just start bringing up shit, and then he'd be like, "Me ape, you ape together," and then they're not gonna speak English. He's like,
He teaches them all how to speak English. That'd be fucking sick.
oh yeah, that's something that happens in life. That's the Planet of the Apes story. Is Tommy is the ape, the leader of the apes.
He's Caesar.
Yeah.
No, he's
Sorry.
higher than Caesar.
Yeah, he's higher. No, Caesar is the highest.
Was it Dave Franco or who's the
James
actor?
Franco?
James Franco?
He dies too, though.
Yeah.
Was it James Franco or James Franco?
He doesn't die.
It's James.
It's
Is it
James.
Yeah,
James
well,
Franco doesn't die.
yeah, because it's time skips.
Yeah, it's time
he's
skips.
dead.
Yeah,
Oh
He's
yeah,
dead,
he
yeah,
doesn't
and it's
die
all
on
bull- yeah.
screen.
Yeah, but he's
yeah.
dead. Yeah, time skips almost like 100 years.
Yeah.
How does Caesar live out?
Caesar dies too.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, he
I mean,
does
he
die.
does, but-
Yeah, and then,
I haven't
That
seen the
one- I
last.
forgot about
Planet of the
that.
Apes, so I haven't seen the last one.
that
yet.
one was good.
The latest one, the
Yeah,
one where
latest
freaking
one.
Brian
Kingdom?
fell
Right.
Oh yeah, I, didn't watch
I
that
looked at him.
one.
I was like, I can't tell if he's just
No,
cheeky or.
he was sleeping. He was sleeping because
I
I
was
heard.
like, damn.
I looked over and I was like, "Who's that?" I thought it was you, and then
No.
you were just stuck, and then he was like, because he was turned around. He laid down. He field position like this.
Yep.
I was like, "Damn, he got comfortable."
That's a good movie.
Dang.
Yeah. Well, that's life, guys. This is Moose's goodbye.
That was a random ass episode.
Make sure you guys go and go in the comments. Tell us your favorite thing about Moose.
Oh,
You'll never see him
even
again.
though you guys
Yeah, you're
never
never gonna see
fucking
him again.
comment, dude. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
You guys are never gonna see.
you won't
me
make
again.
it this far anyways. But
Yeah.
yeah.
No, you guys will see me again. I got
Please
things.
comment, like, share, subscribe. Blah, 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 blah.
If you guys want to go talk to Moose alone, he's there for you guys.
Yeah,
Barely.
he'll
Like,
give
you guys
hope.
don't even fucking reach
He'll
out.
give
I'm
you
only,
hope.
I'm fucking always just commenting on
Because
your
you're
shit.
mysterious, bro.
Yeah, I am, but doesn't mean I'm unreachable. Shit.
All right, Moose, since this is your last episode, officially,
Oh,
you
10
get to
dicks.
do a chef's. Yeah. Are you sucking 10 dicks to save a life?
no, we already know what I would do.
Okay, whose dicks are you sucking?
No,
you
I'm not
You
sucking.
can choose. You can
Wait,
choose.
what?
You choose.
You can
Wait,
choose
what, is
the
the
dicks you
question?
suck.
I would suck 10 dicks to save a life. That's it. Not
Yeah.
not one
But
dick
you
or
get
10
to
dicks?
choose. You get to choose. No,
You gotta choose your
you get
10.
to choose your 10.
Oh,
Save
my
a life.
10.
10 of
Who's
them.
your
who's-
top 10?
who's
Who's
dicks
your
I'm
top 10
sucking?
men right now?
Like I don't know. I'm not. I can't say people I know.
No. Obviously not. Yeah.
I mean, you can.
You can if you wanted to.
I would suck
But it's
his
gonna make
dick.
it weird.
No, as a
Top
I
10
would-
guests that we've
top
had.
10 guests I'll suck dick for. Oh shit. Or I'll suck their dicks to save a life. Like, hey guys, I know you only know me from my episode.
For the
I can't say that. They'll look at me weird.
He's definitely gonna have to go
There's,
to hiding
there's only
after
a few guys where they'll be like, "Oh, thanks, Bruce," but a lot of them will be like, "I'm not gonna hang out." We're trying to build a community, and I'm out here sucking people's dicks.
All right, top 10
I'd say that's a
celebrities.
good way to start a community.
I'm not Kanye, dude.
Top celebrities right now.
He's a really good guy. He's
yeah,
a really
top
good
10
dude.
celebrities right now.
Top 10 celebrities that I would suck their dicks.
Robert.
To save a life.
To save a life. To save a life.
Yeah. Put that in there.
So Robert Pattinson. Let's get the obviouses out of the way.
Robert.
So Robert Pattinson, Idris Elba,
Wow.
Mahershala Ali, Timothy Chalamet, just a little bit.
This guy's gay.
Tom Holland, maybe. Colin Farrell for sure.
Wow.
Let's do like Steve Carell. Yeah, he's tight. Matthew McConaughey, maybe.
All right.
Let's see
Steve Carell is
who deserves it. Who deserves
Jason Bateman.
Jason Bateman. I didn't think about that. That's a good one.
Well, you
Jason
said Steve Carell. I just thought of Jason Bateman.
Jason Bateman. Hell yeah.
Fucking
Miles Teller. Oh, dude, and
Who's
actually
Bateman again?
no, actually
Tom Hardy.
It's too many white dudes.
You have a
Yeah,
type,
those-
obviously.
I don't know.
you
we
do.
know you're
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
married
you
to-
I'm married to a mixed woman.
Christian
yeah.
Bale.
But no,
Christian-
we know you have a type.
Christian Bale. I don't think he wants it. He was
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake. I want to say my guy for a person of color.
Person of color.
I want to.
Sivalu. Badass.
No, fuck Simu. He ain't touching my mouth at all, dude. Fucking baby.
Jackie Chan.
No, not Jackie Chan. He's a terrible father.
Ain't he though?
He is. He admitted it.
Okay.
And we all know Jamie Chan is not, or JC Chan is not it. He was doing a lot. Okay, Edison Chen. He deserves it. Yeah, I'll do him.
Who's Edison Chen again?
Claude.
Initial D. He's a
Oh.
famous
Yeah,
actor.
he's an actor too.
Steven Yeun, bro.
Steven Yeun. Okay, let's take some guys off. Yeah,
Steven
let's
Yeun's a
take
good
off
Asian actor,
Matthew
yeah.
McConaughey. And
I
put
just
in
think it's
Steven
crazy
Yeun.
that that's so many.
He has like 12
You
dicks.
just added
He had
more
like
to your
12.
roster. I said 10. He's like, well,
He has like 13 dicks for ready to save your life. So if you need your life saved, there's
for
13 dicks.
charity, bro. Like, yeah, we're sucking dick for
charity.
charity. But that's a good
Dial
write-off.
1-800-MOOSE, and he'll suck 10 dicks to save your life.
Don't make fun of me for answering the question, okay?
not.
And Jesus Christ.
I'm just very impressed that you did that really fast.
Oh, these are my favorite actors right now.
Yeah.
Who I like.
I love them all.
That's your chef special.
There's even more, but those are the ones that would suck their weenies. So yeah, why not?
There we go.
What's your chef special?
Yeah,
Wait,
well,
I can't. Now I'm gonna do a chef special.
I don't know.
It's like suck dicks to save a life.
Hello.
there you go.
My chef special. Here's a good one. We just got to start supporting what we like more. You know what I mean? Like go see a movie in the theater. Like go if you like a store, go buy some shit from the store. If you believe the WNBA should still be a thing, watch a fucking game. Like there's too many people that like say they like things, but they don't like
Actually do
actively support it or go out and do things. So, like, of course, like it doesn't always even have to always be money. Sometimes it's just like your time and like just shouting things out. Like, for example, I went to Disney World over the last week, and they're taking out the Muppets area from that park. And it sucks because I'm like, I'm always like posting the Muppets. I got the Muppets in my fucking bio and shit. Like I really love these things, but it just is like it's gonna fade away now because these things are not being popular enough, right? So it's like it sucks. And even like the Looney Tunes movie that came out, like it got like no widespread like advertisement, no nothing, like no promotion. So they like fucking tanked, and it was like actually a really great movie. So it kind of sucks that like I want to kind of like do my part to support these things, but it's like not enough people are doing it. So these things are going to die out. And a lot of that happens with everything. Like streaming's taking over. So theaters are having a hard time. Fashion's having a hard time because people are buying online or buying
tariffs.
Tariffs is also the
too.
thing too.
That's true.
Of course, tariffs is the thing too. But it's like, and even restaurants, like you just gotta like if you really really like something, like go and support it as much as you can. Because I know like everybody's penny pinching and stuff and whatnot. But
We're in a recession.
Yeah, we're in a recession. But like we gotta if we want things to stick around or things to grow, we gotta like kind of feed them a little bit. So yeah. And if you like the Off the Menu podcast, like fucking watch this shit.
I like it.
Because now that I'm not gonna be on the show, I'll just listen to it. It'd be nice. And I'm not gonna be on it, so it'd be nice. But I do want to, like, if you guys just want to shoot the shit on a random episode, like
Yeah,
2 or 3 times a year, let's do it.
2 or 3 times.
No, it got to be special if I come back on.
Honestly, me and Pete talked about it already. We're just gonna shoot it when we want to shoot it.
Yeah.
We're not gonna apply that pressure on ourselves anymore.
Yeah.
Like we feel like we want to have
If there's
someone
a
on.
timing was right, and there's a guest that wants to hop on. and
Yeah,
it makes
I'm
sense.
all about.
Yeah.
I'm all about still working in the community, you guys. You guys have to understand that there's a lot of pressure that comes down into doing this every week.
Yeah.
And honestly, it came to a point where like now Moose is not even gonna be on it, and now it's just gonna be ran by me and P. So right now
You'll
we're gonna
see
be
me every once in a while.
Yeah, we'll have Matt, but we're gonna be very selective of how we are gonna do this now going forward. We would love to have everyone still on. We just need to have the time and space to do it, or in the mindset, because over the last few months, I just felt like it was on repeat.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the last few episodes have been great guests, but I feel like we haven't had our energy really put into it.
Yeah.
And
The
I feel
mojo.
bad because
Yeah.
that's not us.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And it's
Yeah.
also comes with the territory we're in right now, not having longer episodes, not being able to have the guests at their fullest,
Yeah.
you know, and you know, that comes with us being able to find a new space or, you know, really figure it out and find our chops and really just get back into it. Maybe shoot on Sundays instead, and that way we have more time, you know, or really just try to figure out different ways to promote without having to do a podcast. And that might be our next step, is like really getting into it. I was trying to do the on menu stuff. It was so hard to get restaurants to be on board of shooting at their
I totally
places,
get it.
and like,
Oh, really?
I reach out to people and they're like, no, we don't want you guys to blah, 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 you know. And then I was like, okay. I said on episode 8, okay, guys, get over it. In a hole.
Well, I think you guys should still do the food stuff, you know? I think it'd be
We will,
Yeah.
and I don't know. We'll figure me and P will just sit down
Yeah.
together and really just come out with the ideas of,
Yeah, we'll figure something out.
you know, how we're gonna do this podcast.
cool.
We might just have to just do it ourselves, no guests. You and I just come on here and just bullshit.
That'd be interesting.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
People think we're gonna be interesting? Me and P, I don't know what kind of dynamic we have.
It'll be.
P don't even like me.
He don't like anybody. He still doesn't like me.
Where does that come from?
Shit. Where does that come from? Just watch.
Spell that.
I can't wait until you die and you get to see a playback of your life and you're like, wow, I did not embrace anybody. Even Matt and I saw you today and we were happy, like, oh, look at this guy. And you're like,
Granted,
sod.
granted, I was
Sod.
really high earlier today. Okay, no excuse, but that's why.
No excuse. I'm high all the time.
No, you're not.
I might be sober right now, but
You're not.
I used to be high all the time. Now I'm
And,
high.
and how was your life like when you were high all the time?
I was great.
You were not as joyous.
I worked retail and I was like a little, oh, yeah, you know, shit, dude. You have nothing on me. I'm a #1 productive high, okay?
Yeah, not me.
I'm just kind of silly. That's it. So.
All right, y'all. That's episode 130 off the menu.
Eat some
podcast.
ass.
Eat ass, suck a dick, and sell drugs.
Play excellent, play beautiful, play proper. Stupid.
Peace out, y'all.
I stole that joke though, so I can't take it.